Well, good morning and happy Tuesday to you. We have a wet start to our day with a few strong storms rolling through the Wabash Valley. Now, this is going to be mainly for the first half of our day, but we are going to be looking to remain cloudy as we get a little bit later, and then we're going to see that next best chance of rain coming by the end of the week. But speaking of the storms this morning, we do have that potential for strong to severe storms, and the main concern when it comes to these storms is actually going to be the possibility of a few of these producing very small hail. So that's what we're expecting through today. I do think this is again on the lower end overall for us. And the reason I say that is because temperatures aren't that warm. You've got low 40s. This is definitely a bit warmer than where we were just yesterday morning, where we were waking up in those upper 20s to low 30s. But again, low 40s, so it's not very warm to help create that conducive environment for these storms. So you can see where this system is lifting. You have a warm front that's actually helping push up a lot of this warm air and helping these storms form. But let's get a closer look with, of course, the futurecast and time things out. So we are dealing with the stormiest conditions at, of course, our morning commute time frame. This is when we could get those isolated pockets of storms, and those are the ones that could be producing the gusty winds and potentially the small hail. So that's going to be moving along that I-70 corridor. So really everywhere across the Wabash Valley going to have to use that extra caution. But as we get a little bit later in the morning, I will say areas south of I-70 towards Vincennes, Lagodi, and Flora and Olney, that's really where we could see some of the stronger, more heavier rainfall. Getting a little bit later towards lunchtime, we actually get a little bit of a break in those storms. We're going to get more so lighter showers. And then you get to 2 o'clock, we still have a few of those isolated storms forming. And then 5, we're going to get another line of rain. I think the stormiest conditions going to stay further to the north of us, though. So as we finish today, we are going to be drying out, seeing all that rain clearing out, and that's going to lead to a dry Wednesday. And temperatures today, not really warming up too much. We are expecting the first half of the day to be the wettest and stormiest for us, with temperatures today only warming up to those lower 50s, so right on par for average this time of year. However, not done with the rain yet. We actually are looking at that rain chance returning by Friday, and this is going to come from sort of a similar system, but it's a bit different. We've got a cutoff low that's going to be lifting from the Gulf, and that's going to be pushing rain up from a warm front heading into our Friday. And this should be widespread rainfall for us, and we are, of course, welcoming any kind of rain we can get, just considering how dry we are. So rain totals possibly up to 2 to 3 inches in portions of the Wabash Valley once we get this rain heading into Friday, of course. But we are adding to the rain totals this morning, low 50s, and of course stormy at times, so have a way to get alerts if anything does turn severe, but drying out tomorrow.
Honey,